song. Drop a heart, break a name. Who is sleeping in the sleeping for the road team? We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, talking bullet. We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, talking bullet. Is this more than you bargained for yet? Oh, don't mind me, I'm watching YouTube from the closet, wishing to be the friction in your jeans. Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him? I'm just a knot in your bedpost, but you're just a light in a song. Knot in your bedpost, but you're just a light in a song. And break a name. Who is sleeping in the sleeping for the wrong team? We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, talking bullet. We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, talking bullet. Around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun complex, talking bullet. We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun complex, talking bullet. We're going down, we're going down. Loaded gun complex, talking bullet. We're going down, around, and Sugarwood
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another stream. You guys already know what day it is. Today is React Andy Sunday. If you guys don't know the layout, we're going to be doing our podcast today here with Miss Andrastehh, a.k.a. Kayla, one of our very good friends, and then as well as my usual co-host, Mr. Sam Tucker. With that being said, we are going to do the podcast, and then we're going to take a little 5-minute intermission or so, give or take, and then I'll be switching to my costume, and then we'll get right to it. Today's plans with that is obviously the maid outfit. We're going to show it off a little bit, and then we are going to do React Andy, and then third and lastly but not least, a new segment, Would You Rather. With that being said, let's get into it. I'm going to unmute myself. That way the homies are ready and gives them a little chance. And let's get into it. Let's move myself over yonder. Yada-da-da. You guys can see my outline, but I don't really care. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. You guys can talk now. Oh, now you can talk. My dumbass. I know I can't hear. All right, talk now.
Hello?
There we go. Haha.
Hello.
There we go. Now we can hear everyone.
Nice.
All right. How are you, Miss Kayla?
I'm good. A wee bit tired. I got off work a little bit later than I wanted to. Not by that much. I got off like 10 minutes till like 3, I think. Supposed to get off at 2:30, so not too bad. Not too bad.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Could be worse. It was busy. But how are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fantastic. I've been a social human being this weekend, so it's nice to sit in front of my computer and do absolutely nothing.
Literally the best time is doing that.
It's go back to work tomorrow, do a whole nother week, but it is what it is. So, welcome to the Grapevine. You are our 4th episode that we have so far, and our 4th guest. Welcome. You made the cut.
Yo. Let's just say this is the best podcast so far.
Oh, sheesh. That's
hashtag Treeglobe sucks.
Yeah.
Plus L.
Yeah.
Plus ratio.
Fuck Treeglobe. Bozo fell off. No bitches.
Fuck your anime videos, man.
Yeah, fuck your Genshin Impact, man. So, to kind of get you warmed up and introduce you to everyone, obviously we all know you as Kayla. We'll just do the questions one by one. How old are you?
I am 24. I had to remember. I forgot for a second.
Woohoo!
I'm getting there too, yeah.
Hey, yo, boomer.
We were just talking about how we're going to our mid-20s, and Sam was like, stop. Stop.
We're hitting that midlife crisis about...
Quarter-life crisis.
Yeah, hey, it is what it is. What do you do for a living?
So besides Twitch, because like it's gotten to the point where Twitch is almost like a second job to me. But besides Twitch, my normie job is I'm a waitress. I'm a waitress for a pizza place.
Ooh, go you! Hey, I worked at Papa John's for a little bit, so I understand that area.
Me too.
What got you into gaming?
Ooh.
Oh, bro, literally. Some of my earliest memories are like me playing video games with my siblings. I am the youngest out of 6. Well, technically 8, and at one point 11. But the siblings that I do see like all the time and like talk to all the time are like in their. My oldest siblings are like in their 30s, like 33 now, 35. I don't even fucking know. After they reach 30, I stopped counting. Everybody in my family is gamers. Like, even my mom used to play a little bit of Legend of Zelda back in the day. Okay. My dad, I grew up with him playing EverQuest and a bunch of other games as well. And then some of my other siblings, they would like, oh shit, my brothers had so many games, ranging from like the first Halos, like Halo 1, Halo 2, to like GoldenEye, 007. So I've been playing video games since I was like born.
Aww.
I was like, born with a controller in my hand.
Yeah, word, I felt that.
Those are all like S tier games.
I think
Oh yeah.
I think the main one that Sam, Ryan, and I said was Minecraft. Like that's what really like indulged us into gaming. Was just playing Minecraft all the time.
I mean, yeah, but it was more
Yeah.
like earlier than that, like Pokemon.
No,
and
yeah. Well, I mean,
on, like, the Game
socially
Boy
wise, it
Advance.
was Minecraft.
Yeah, definitely.
And then as well as what is you? I did this to make it easier. Your favorite anime, either of all time or at the moment, or both.
I could do both. Of all time, I would definitely say Cowboy Bebop. I love Cowboy Bebop. I think not only is it aesthetically just pleasing to look at, the music's amazing. Like it really inspired. Like it was part of the inspiration for my love of jazz and blues. It made me like really appreciate the genre a lot more. So I take like a lot of pride in being inspired by such an anime, and then also like the whole entire theme behind Cowboy Bebop, with also having such like lighthearted comedic effect that was like literally made in the 90s but still holds up to this day. I think it's absolutely like a beautiful piece. I absolutely love it. But currently I just finished both seasons of ReZero.
Oh.
ReZero was fucking amazing. I love Subaru. I love the main character. Odo is best girl. Yeah, it's really fucking good.
Rem
I see
and
why so many
Ram.
people were. I see why so many people were obsessed with it. Have you seen ReZero, Joey?
No, but I hear Ryan talking about it all the time. So
Yeah, that's Treeglobe's absolute #1, right? Isn't
no, his is Code Geass, and then I think
Oh, yeah.
ReZero. So
I think you guys, if you have like a little bit of a pit and you don't know which anime to watch next, highly recommend it. Like it's really good. The characters are absolutely stunning, and it just overall is such a good anime. The main character, like the best way to describe him, if you guys have seen Jujutsu Kaisen,
yep.
Yep.
he kind of reminds me of the main protagonist from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, okay.
Itadori?
Same manner. Yes.
Sam
really bad
just
with names.
finished that up recently.
I just finished that. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
And then last question before we deep dive into the boring Valorant stuff, would be what is your favorite video game of all time or at the moment or both?
Oh, sheesh.
So most people don't get my name, but I feel like a couple people still like. I get the occasional people who recognize the name Andrastehh. Andrastehh is actually a like figurehead in one of my favorite all-time games, which is Dragon Age Origins.
I knew it.
I had no idea.
Most people have heard about Dragon Age Inquisition, but Dragon Age Origins, it came out about 2009, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
My brother got it one day, and like I was obsessed with it. I know the game like the back of my hand. So my overall favorite game of all time, I'd probably say Origins. Sadly, and Dr. Nut can attest, I complain about this all the time. The Dragon Age series and BioWare, the company that made it, have just like really gone downhill.
Oh,
if you guys know Mass
Anthem.
Effect, they're the creators of Mass Effect. Yeah, Anthem.
I won't
they're not
mention
even
Anthem.
updating anymore. They fucking gave up on Anthem. They're not even trying like. they're not
Yeah,
trying
that
to go on
was-
Apex or anything.
That was no bueno.
Tough to hear.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking. But right now, if I had to pick my favorite game right now, that's kind of hard. There's so many games I'm trying to get into.
We all know it's Smite. We all know it's Smite.
Saying I love Smite versus I feel like I have to play Smite. Those are two completely different things, Joey.
Yeah, well, you know, I still put it in my top 5 favorite games of all time.
No. I still love Smite with all its imperfections and low reses, shitty updates. I feel like it's definitely taken a new turn ever since the Avatar: The Last Airbender battle pass. I feel like it gained a lot of new players, gained like kind of like publicity. I mean, we had some bigger streamers go back to it. Mizkif played a couple games and was like tweeting at the Smite.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he was like he used to play Smite back in the day. Sadly, I don't know what he used to play, but yeah, he used to. Who the fuck are you? Sorry, I got a message on Discord. Anyway, yeah, it's gotten a lot better in certain areas. It still needs to work on certain things, but you know, like compared how it was like 3 years ago, I feel like they're at least taking in the right direction. So
Yeah, they're doing a lot better than what they were.
yeah. I actually either tonight or my next stream, I don't know. I might be playing Elden Ring, so I'm a little
Let's
nervous.
go.
I haven't played a Dark Souls game in like probably closer to a decade. I'm not even fucking kidding you.
Oh wow.
Probably like a decade. Yeah, I think I played a little bit of the second one. I think I played a little bit. I think I beat the
Don't
first
worry
boss
too
on the
much.
second one, and
You're
that's
gonna be
it,
good.
so.
Yeah, we'll dive more into Elden Ring after all this boring shit.
Yeah, we're about to talk about Valorant, and
Yeah.
the last time I played Valorant was like 2 characters ago.
Yeah, well, this is pro Valorant, so
Oh, great! Even more
Yeah.
entertaining. Let's go, chat. Any primers in the chat?
any
Anybody?
primers?
Anybody who has a connected Amazon account, you can subscribe to Jozay Rozay and listen to this most entertaining opinion about Pro Valorant.
And if you don't like it, you can use it on twitch.tv/Andrastehh. All right, Sam.
Yeah.
We
That's
have
amazing gameplay.
so much shit to talk about from what has happened in the last 2 weeks.
We do. Let's race through it because
Yeah,
next
but-
week's gonna even be bigger.
Yeah, so 100 Thieves, they did 2 maps, or 2 games, and they decided to drop BBG and Eccles. And they
Yeah.
get 0-13 by the guard, and they dropped both the new pickups that they just got, and then they go and decide to grab Pioneers JC Stanny and XTSM Bang on loan. So it seems like the games that we have watched so far, it's pretty damn good.
It's been better. I wouldn't say damn good, but it's been better.
It definitely was better than what it used to be. They're actually playing right now, and
Yep.
they're
I got
playing
it on my other screen here.
Yeah, they're playing against XSET, so we'll see how that one goes. You know, you have Mr. Austin versus Second. That can go in many different ways. Sentinels decide to release Raucus as their head coach, and now Raucus is back on FaZe, but he's not really looking to be as a player, but still wanting to stay as a coach. Interesting. Yeah, it lasted longer than what it was supposed to because he was on loan, but it is what it is. Hoping for the best for him. As well as Built by Gamers drops the entire Valorant roster.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if they're doing a whole get rid of everyone, get a new team, or if they're looking to just leave the Valorant scene. We don't really know.
I think they're leaving, no?
They might.
They're leaving.
We'll find out more, but it sucks because I really like Bior a lot, and hoping he finds a good home. And that includes We Did We Did was on Pioneers, and they also just released their entire Valorant roster.
Yeah.
But from what it seems like, we heard that JC Stanny is still on the quote unquote buyout with 100 Thieves and Pioneers. So I don't know, 2 big tier 2 names just deciding to just go on their entire roster. So
Well, it's expensive, I'm pretty sure. And they just probably aren't keeping up with costs. Like,
yeah,
gonna do?
and I mean both those teams, they were always doing the little smaller tourneys. So I don't know. Maybe it's, who knows? It could literally be anything. Dude, the guard is just keeps destroying
Absolutely
these
killing it.
teams. I don't know
Yup.
what it is. I don't know if it's because nobody has gotten to understand how they work, or if it's they're just really that damn good. If they're going to be the next Sentinels, who knows?
Yeah,
but
it's exciting. They're going up against C9, which is the other undefeated team in group stage. So the king will be crowned here soon.
Yeah, King versus King. You know, it sucks because I really like Vanity, so I'm hoping C9 destroys them. So
We'll see.
yeah, we'll find out later. And so far, 100 Thieves has lost to Sentinels, C9, and Luminosity. And I'm pretty sure for us to keep going into the VCT circuit, we have to win against XSET tonight.
Yep.
And from what I learned yesterday is that Energy is now out of VCT, which is really sad. So yeah, Valorant scene's looking crazy. The games are going crazy. The games are still just as much fun as they were last year. And now I've gotten to the point, I can't speak for Sam, but at least for me, I've gotten to the point where I really enjoy watching all the teams because I've gotten to grow to know the players. So it's always exciting
definitely.
it's very exciting to pull up a game and watch them.
Yeah, the storylines are much more like developed than they were.
And I mean, you always get the fake beef, which makes it more fun too, and you have Twitch chat yelling at everyone. So yeah. And then lastly but not least, it is Hiko's birthday. Woohoo! He's 32. He's a year older, and now we get to make fun of him all for today. And what a better present would be for them to win their first match this VCT circuit.
Well, it's close. It's 8-8 right now.
Oh, sheesha. They're on Fracture too. I'm pretty sure it was a 100 Thieves pick. So
Close.
and then I guess the last bit of 100 Thieves news that I really have is we're looking at oh, Kayla, you could join in on this now. There seems to be a merch drop on March 12th. That is going to be Attack on Titan and 100 Thieves. They have they have their entire Cash App compound with a big freaking Titan with Levi and Hanji and Aaron and
What does it look
Mikasa.
like?
Yeah, do we know anything looks like out of there yet? No.
I have no idea what any of it looks like, but I can pull up the picture on Twitter real quick for everyone.
So there is a picture?
I have so much.
I mean, it's just
random...
it's just on the compound. It's nothing crazy.
Okay, no, I saw that then. I saw that.
Yeah,
we don't know what the actual merch
I'll
looks
show
like.
it the chat real quick, but it looks really cool. Oh shit! Wait, my photo's
so
in
that's
the way.
just the wall.
Yeah, and then you have the little wall that's around here, or shit, that's around
Are they
here that's
selling
broken.
a wall?
I have no idea.
I want a fucking giant just wall with Baracle and
That'd be sick.
everybody else.
So I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna spend about 150.
Yeah, I know you
on,
will.
on the drop, just cause you know me. I mean, I'm wearing their Halo drop right now.
Speaking of Attack on Titan Sunday. Can we get a
Yes,
God.
yes. I'm
Attack
so
on
excited.
Titan Sunday. Rest in peace, Demon Slayer Sunday.
I know. I was honestly enjoying Demons. Joey's not caught up, by the way. Like a little bitch
Yeah.
he is. Won't watch it.
Oh no, I'm waiting on dub because I enjoy it more in English. Cry,
Blah,
cry,
blah,
cry,
blah,
cry.
blah.
Cry more, cry
But
more. You're molding.
Demon Slayer. I was enjoying Demon Slayer more.
Gatekeeping.
Personally, it was just it was so good. I'm so sad that we had to wait so long for the next arc.
I know. It was really good. I'm excited for Attack on Titan though. I still need to catch up with last week and now this week's episode, so I'm a little behind as well, but it's so good. I'm so excited for both.
I am too. I'm waiting for all the dubs to come out, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. And I'm gonna point and laugh.
And then My Hero Academia comes out, I think, either the end of this year.
Yeah,
What was it, Joey?
I believe it's fall. I was talking to John about it a couple days ago. It is gonna be the fall of this year. And because of the amount of time it's taken, it's now allowed their group to go and create more manga. So there was speculations that we thought it was all going to end after season 6, and then they do like kind of like a Shippuden with it. But now that they've written out more manga, it seems like from what we can tell that there's actually going to be more seasons and more episodes, which I'm kind of hoping it ends up being like a One Piece, considering it's my favorite show in the anime realm.
Oh god. I mean, like, I feel like since especially we've been watching it since like pretty much it came out, like at least the first like 2 or 3 seasons were out maybe, but I feel like it would be a lot easier than trying to do what a lot of people are doing now with One Piece and watching none of One Piece to watching like over 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. I don't know how they would do that with where the story's going, but
Yeah, because we're 5, almost 6 seasons deep, and we're just now starting to finish up their first year.
That's
yeah. Well,
insane. Are
apparently
you
next
serious?
season's
Oh my
supposed
god.
to go fucking crazy.
That,
Are they even gonna have a second year?
yeah,
That's a good question.
yeah, who knows? Don't forget about My Hero Vigilantes.
Wait, what?
Dude, I like the My
off
Hero
series.
No Villain, or the Villain Academia arc. I thought that was really cool.
It was pretty nice. I really. Oh wait, are we allowed to go into spoilers? I don't know.
We try to keep it vague for everyone, just a little bit.
Okay, just making sure. But yeah, overall the arc was pretty interesting. I thought the season was I know it's setting up for the next season because next season's supposed to be like crazy, but I was bored. I felt bored through a lot of it. I'm not gonna lie, especially like the first arc of the series. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we'll see. All we got to do is wait. Let's get into some gaming news here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys talked about it briefly, so now we're gonna... Actually, let's save that for last. Actually, you both make music, so you like this. This group called Bandcamp is now joining Epic Games, and Bandcamp is actually an online record store and music community where passionate fans can connect with and directly support the artists they like. So, music producers, music makers, music enthusiasts, be on the lookout for this. You guys have any thoughts?
I think I saw two separate takes on Twitter, basically. One was upset that Bandcamp is basically, for those who don't know, it is kind of like the most artist-friendly streaming platform ever, and probably ever will be. You directly donate to artists, and you can sell your music on there. So to artists, artists love it. There were two takes. One of them was like upset that they kind of sold out a little bit, and then the other take was you shouldn't be upset that this amazing company, Bandcamp, finally is getting its roses and getting, bought out and paid for once. So I'm sort of in the camp that I think it's a good thing that Bandcamp is hopefully going to get bigger. Again, it's like the most artist-friendly platform that there ever will be, for sure. So I think it's a good thing.
Define platform. Is it like a Fiverr? Is it like a Twitch?
No, it's more like it's sort of like SoundCloud or Spotify or something. Like you can listen to music on there, but you can donate to artists. It's like some artists just sell their music on Bandcamp, and to be able to listen, you have to like donate like at least $1 to get the album or something like that.
Okay.
It's a pretty big deal. Bandcamp's been around for a long time, and it's where like the really hardcore music enthusiasts will go and buy their albums and stuff. Like I said, it's artists get the most money from, Bandcamp. So I think it's a good thing that they got bought out, in my opinion, but we'll have to see. They only just got bought out. It's probably going to take a while for the deal to even go through and everything, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Epic Games is also pretty good towards its creators, so I think it's a good thing.
They always give freedom to the creators that join, and they're always giving out free games as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping for the best for them.
Yeah.
Activision will not release a new COD in 2023. They are delaying
Thank
it by a
God.
year. However, this
Yay.
Modern Warfare game will still release this fall, with the next year being the year off. I agree.
Jeez.
Thank frickin' God, cause holy shit.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't think there's been a good COD since Black Ops 3. That's my take on it.
I mean, when they did take a year off, they made the newest Modern Warfare, which was pretty good, in my
was-
opinion, other than like the maps.
It was okay.
Right?
It's when they
I don't know.
started
I'm not a
doing-
huge COD fan, so I
That's
don't really
when
have
they
much to say on it.
That's when they started doing SBMM, and skill-based matchmaking sucks. Personally, I think.
I guess. I don't know. I think it's a good thing they're taking a year off. Again, I'm not a huge COD fan, so I don't have too much to say on it.
Kayla?
Like literally the last 2 or 3 first-person shooters that have came out in the last like 6 months have literally just been games that have so many bugs and aren't even nearly fixed or don't even have the added material after the first patch. So I feel like even though I don't play a lot of first-person shooters, I was gonna buy Battlefield
2042.
Yeah, I was gonna buy it, and because I'm trying to get more into them, since like I play a little bit of Valorant and I used to play Counter-Strike. But the problem is these games, they keep like coming out half-assed. Like
Yeah,
I think
2042 is
Halo-
abysmal.
yeah, and then apparently Halo still doesn't have like any of the old game modes that they used to in like previous games, and then there's so many bugs that were in Battlefield 2042 that I think it was Battlefield or it was Call of Duty. I can't remember which one, but one of them went free to play from paying the like full price of it because there were so many bugs and people were returning it because they were like, this game isn't even done. Like why would I buy a $60 game if like I'm still getting all these fucking like game breaking bugs? Not even just like
it's insane.
yeah,
I think
not even just clipping textures or anything. Not just that.
I think Halo will become great again when Forge is released, and the creators and map makers will have the the freedom to do whatever the hell they want to do. You know, some people want Blood Gorge, some people want, you know, anything, all kinds of other shit. So, and it'll bring back sort of the competitive era to it as well. I'll start getting back on Halo once we get Michael Myers and Infected and all those other really fun game modes that I grew up playing on Reach and 3. So it's only a matter of time. Hopefully it comes out soon.
Halo definitely has like it steps in the right direction, especially with the next, like, obviously they're not going to come out with a new Halo game for a while, but at least like the story is revamped, people are interested, so like at least
the game itself is pretty solid.
Yeah, it has a future, but then you have games who are like tarnished, like I said, Battlefield 2042, and what was it, was it Cold War? Call of Duty? What was the newest Call of Duty game?
Black Ops Cold War.
Vanguard.
Oh,
I
Vanguard.
can't even remember what it's called. It's
Okay. That's the one
I like forgot Vanguard was a thing. Like,
see what
it's so ridiculous. It's insane.
Speaking of Vanguard, Optic beat FaZe last night, and seeing that video of Scump just smiling with the biggest grin on his face made me so happy. Considering that I grew up watching, not religiously like I do here with Valorant, but I grew up watching Optic when Nade Shot was on there with Scump and playing on Optic and shit. And it's been a while since Optic kind of did a reverse sweep and made a really big comeback, so that was really, really awesome to see. If you guys haven't, you guys can see it on Twitter. Kind of destroying through some of these gaming news. I mentioned, I don't remember if I mentioned this last episode or not. Some big drama going on in the LCS, which is League of Legends realm. I don't play League, but I keep up with it because it's 100 Thieves. LS, who is the head coach of the C9 team, was dropped like 4 hours before the match, and we still have zero news on what has happened with it.
They doctor disrespected him.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, I was talking with somebody earlier today, and I was talking with Jack, and I mean, LS has been known to be like that. Like, he's willing to throw away the smaller games in order to make those big games. And C9 knew that, and that's kind of been LS's reputation always. And so everyone, they were winning matches and winning, and C9 was like, we don't really like that. Get out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody really knows. We still have yet to know. So
interesting.
That's so weird.
Sources say we should be finding out in the next few days, but everyone's still kind of on edge on why.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Yeah, we'll find out more hopefully by next episode. And then last thing before creator streamer news, Witch Queen was dropped for Destiny 2 people are obsessed with it. I know Dr. Nut's been playing the hell out of it. Joe and Aquatic J has been playing the hell out of it, and they are just obsessed.
Yeah, people who play Destiny are into it right now.
I could only imagine.
Crazy Dr. Nut won't stop talking about it.
Yeah, you
It's
will
driving
not.
me nuts.
You will not.
We'll be in a voice call, and all you hear from Josh is, "Hey, is anybody trying to play some Destiny?" And everyone's like, "No, none of us want to play Destiny, but you."
You forgot the other biggest game release of the week, Joey.
Oh yes, lastly, duh, my dumbass. Elden Ring. Everyone has also been freaking obsessed with that game.
Oh my god.
You
It's
guys,
amazing.
you guys have played it more
is
than
it,
I
Sam?
have.
Yeah.
I am not. This is my first Souls game, and I'm not even like into open world games or single player games especially. But I have already sunk almost 50 hours into it.
Almost.
This game, it is like perfection. It is so good. It's ridiculous.
How many souls do you have?
I have a lot of souls.
I got a lot of souls.
I got a lot of souls. I've been putting a lot of time into it. It's so fun. It like redefine. It's like if you take Breath of the Wild and a Dark Souls game or like Bloodborne or something, and you smash them together. That's what it is.
That's
It's
awesome.
the open
Makes me
world
wanna
is
play.
insane. You can make it easy. Like what I did was I like explored for like 20 hours before I even took on the first boss because I kept dying to him. I was like, all right, I can't do this right now. I'm just gonna go and do something else. So I got overpowered and then went back, and it was easy. So you can like make the game easier for yourself. It is a perfection of a game. It seriously is. It's amazing. I can't stop playing it.
Yeah, everybody was on that Lost Ark grind, and then Elden Ring dropped, and people are either currently obsessed with Elden Ring or obsessed with Lost Ark. So those two games have been doing really freaking well, and I'm very happy for the creators and developers, because who knows, that could have came out and then been dropped like Splitgate, and no one touched it again.
Could you imagine if fucking Elden Ring had pulled a Cyberpunk?
Oh,
It would have been very upsetting. Although I also love Cyberpunk.
I played
Even
the
when it
fuck.
came out.
Yeah, Sam and I played the fuck out of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I binged
I
right
have
through it.
so many things to say about Cyberpunk. Oh,
What, you didn't
and
like it?
I thought the story was so predictable and so just fucking basic, and
Definitely
like
a little.
I'm not even talking about like the actual problems with the gameplay, the bugs, or anything about it. I'm just talking about story. I knew what was his name? Jackie?
Johnny Silver hands.
No, not Johnny. No, your best friend in the game.
Yep, Jackie.
Jackie. I knew he was going to pass away. I knew that would be a thing immediately.
Jackie! Holy shit! It's been over a
You
year
see,
since I played
you
that
don't
game.
even remember his name.
Okay, but Keanu Reeves is in it. Who cares?
I mean, okay, Keanu Reeves.
Daddy.
Fucking amazing.
First off.
Daddy. Literally the fact you couldn't sleep with him. Sad.
Yeah, but you get to sleep with Pan Am, and that makes up for it.
I thought the Jody was way better.
Oh, I
Jody
believe
Sexy.
Eric was the same way.
I mean, I don't know. I think the Pan Am one is just kind of like awkward.
What do you mean? You have sex in a tank. That's so awesome.
It's cool. I feel like
What a power
the sex
move.
Scene, I feel like the sex scene could have at least been like, I don't know, if that was like a second like sex scene, like you got a first one that was kind of like more
romantic or in depth or more of a build up.
Yeah, more of a build up versus let's have sex in a tank all of a sudden.
That'd be so
I feel like it would have been better, because like with the thing with Jody's romance scene, you really build up to it. You go to like a lake, you go under like this toxic lake, and you visit her hometown before it got completely flooded and became like the huge toxic lake that you drive out when you like go out into the desert or whatever. I feel like there was just much better build up. But I will say, the worst romance in the entire game I didn't even play through it. I was like curious because I was like, I don't want to play this game again, so I'm gonna like YouTube all the romances because I'm curious. Because
Was it with the dude,
lonely.
that guy?
what?
Are you talking about the one with the guy? What's that guy's name?
His name's like Rivers or
Yeah,
the
River.
cop.
I don't
the cop that
remember.
you have to talk to.
Mhm.
You can romance him, and he has the most fucking awkward romance. Especially okay, if you're not romancing him, he like invites you over to a cookout that you can meet his nephews and nieces.
Yup, I remember that.
Yeah, and like his sister because he lives with them, and literally if you don't have a crush on him, it's so awkward. Or like if you're not trying to romance him or whatever, it's so weird because there's this one part where he's like he says something along the lines of
I think I
hey,
remember this.
maybe this person can come around more often. And then the like nephew and niece start chanting, "You guys should date. You guys should date." And you have to be like,
Yeah, no.
I
I
remember
like
that.
women. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it was fucking weird. River definitely had the worst romance. I'm like, why would you put this in here?
I miss
Why
playing
can't
that
I
game.
fuck Keanu Reeves?
I want to fuck
Why?
Keanu Reeves. Oh,
You'd have to get a mod. I'm sure there's a mod. I promise you there's some sort of mod out
I'm
there.
sure there is.
I think there is a mod, and I saw this. I don't know if it's true. I did see a meme that apparently Keanu Reeves heard about it and that he thought it
Oh,
was pretty
yeah.
cool
I did see that. He
Mhm.
was
and said
like,
that he was okay.
go for it.
Oh, Time Master, shut the fuck up. Cyberpunk is not a good game. Go fetch Joey and Saya.
I don't think it's a great game. I just thought it was solid enough for me to like play it for 60 hours, get the main
Story done.
quest
That's
done,
it.
main story
Yeah.
done, and that was it. Although I'm sure it's much better now. I had some pretty bad glitches. Like I just couldn't do like one or two side quests because they just broke,
Yep.
which is really annoying.
Yeah.
You have to exit or your game crashes, but
Although you got to give it the open world was insane. The city
very
itself
pretty.
was
Very, very
crazy.
pretty.
If you had the PC and have the graphics card, it was crazy looking.
It was fun driving around. I will say that because it was aesthetically beautiful. It really was a beautiful game.
Yeah, just driving around was fun, but like just driving around GTA 5 is fun, you know, like
Yeah, I agree. Creator streamer news. JasonR being sexist to women. Dodging games and avoiding playing with women in Valorant and such. Weird
Yeah.
champ, and many, many, many women have
Super
been
weird.
coming out and calling him out for it. And it's just even some of the pro Valorant players, they're like, yeah, like we're in a game. The moment there's a woman that speaks, it, you know, that goes back to the exit main screen, and it's like, oh, JasonR, and Jason says that it's his internet or whatnot, and it's a very weird champ. So yeah, that all stuff is coming out, and he hasn't really said anything about it either. He's just continuing streaming and doing his own thing. So
No, he did say on Twitter, he was like,
oh, did he?
he didn't address it, but he just was mad because people were like harassing him and his wife. So
Oh,
he was
that's not okay.
he was just complaining about that.
Well, I know-
And yeah, like that's not great.
I know
But
Ninja
this dude is so weird.
Ninja kind of did the same thing, but it wasn't.
He owned up to it though. He was like,
Yeah, but he-
yeah,
but
if
he-
I do it, then
His explanation was more like, I don't play with women because I don't want people being like, oh, Ninja has a crush on this streamer, that's why he plays with her so much, and he just doesn't want the headlines for it. But he did not get any heat for it, which I understand
A
where
lot
he's
of
coming
heat
from.
for it. What do you mean?
Huh?
yeah, I thought that was
Ninja got a
weird
lot of
champ of
heat.
him.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't
it was a
remember
weird
him.
champ of
I don't
him.
remember seeing anything on Twitter about it when all that came out.
He literally got like so much heat, especially from one streamer, Casey Tron. They were like having Twitter beef, and his wife messaged her and everything.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
Jessica Blevins.
Jessica. Oh my.
Yeah, she's not afraid to go out, and she's DM'd a few people that have gone public on Twitter about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
No, sue you,
Pokimane.
Pokimane.
It's definitely a weird preset because like with Ninja, at least you got a reason, and even though in my opinion it kind of shows the insecurity in their marriage.
I agree.
Because, like, could you imagine, Joey, you being in a relationship and me not being able to be on your podcast because your significant other would get jealous?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird. I agree, and I still think it's wrong, but I try to see it from both sides of the, of the sides. That's just who I am.
He admitted it. This JasonR guy is like gaslighting his audience into thinking his computer's crashing.
Yeah. My internet went out for the 5th time today.
That's so weird.
But now Ninja plays with females, though, so it's kind of like, was even Ninja telling the truth? Like,
maybe it was just a bad time in the relationship.
It was like he didn't like do it with other, like he wouldn't do it with like Pokimane or something. With this JasonR guy, it's literally any random person or girl,
any woman
that he gets in with, he just leaves.
Even if it's
so
even if
weird.
it's in his chat, dude. Like, it's bad. Like, if there's any indication of it being a female, he bans the user.
No, are you serious?
That's from what I've heard. That's what I've seen on Twitter of people talking about. Yeah, so weird, very weird, champ.
It's just annoying because all of his little followers are just gonna be like, women. Like, it just like breeds like an already awful community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like.
And then they're gonna follow Keemstar.
Exactly. Yeah, and it all comes down basically.
Speaking of female streamers, Amouranth announces fart jars and hot tub water.
Let's go.
Dude, she's getting her bag, and I respect it so much. And it's for
too.
animals too. That's the one thing that people don't know about Amouranth is like, yeah, she does the ASMR streams. Yeah, she does the hot tub. Yeah, she does this. Yeah, she has an OnlyFans.
Who
But
cares?
all of it's going towards an animal thing that she's doing, and I think that's fucking awesome. And regardless, even if she wasn't, go her, dude. Girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight, dude. Go her,
Pound My Grape said new vape flavor.
Woo! Amouranth fart flavored vape juice. Let's go.
I mean, the competition, she literally has no competition with it either, because that one girl that originally got traction for like doing it, she got put in the hospital. She can't sell her farts anymore, so she's the only one in this.
God.
Like, I'm sure there's like smaller people in this business, but she's probably selling a lot of them.
God.
Both as like jokes.
No,
Seriously,
It's going like $1,000 a fart jar and like $250 per hot tub water jar.
that's epic.
Dude, she's making the bag. The bag.
The
Good
bag.
for her. Major bag alert when she dropped that.
Bro, literally though.
I could only imagine. Corinna Kopf left Facebook Gaming and is now back on Twitch. Yeah, go her. Never watched her once on Facebook Gaming. Imagine doing that. Cringe.
I wonder why.
Yeah, the viewership must have been freaking great over there.
Maybe your parents watched her, or your grandparents.
I hope not. I really hope not. And lastly, but not least, this was a big story. You guys will definitely be talking about this. Artesian Builds screwed over a small creator and got huge backlash over it. And big names like Nick Merckx, OTK, Moist Critical, and Mr. Beast dropped their partnership. And lots of small creators are now also dropping their ambassadorship with them.
Yeah.
And
Good.
chat, basically, long story short, they were doing a free giveaway to any ambassador or partner was going to be eligible to win a free PC. Again, to any partner or ambassador. Rolled on this girl, and the main guy looked at it and was like, yeah, I don't know, we might have to do a reroll. And this is live on Twitch, on stream, and was like, man, across all of her socials, she doesn't even reach 5,000 followers, and as well as she's had 0 clicks on her build. We're gonna do a reroll. And dude, Twitter blew the fuck up and threw them into a fire, and now they're just losing partnerships, losing people. Personally, I went and put in an application to get them, and once that story broke out, I immediately sent them an email. Was like, never mind, don't look at my application, don't sign me up. So
Yeah, it was insane. I couldn't believe that clip was real when I saw it. I was like, is this happening? Like,
it's bad, dude.
it was so bad.
But good for the girl, dude. She has lots of followers on Twitch now and on her Twitter. So, and now Cooler Master PC actually was like, "Hey, we're gonna send you a free pizza or free pizza, free pizza, a free
Nice, thanks.
a free PC." Hit us in the DMs. So
Hell yeah, dude.
Aw.
yeah, dude. And the situation's only getting worse and worse. There's been talks about them avoiding or doing tax fraud as well. Some of those leaks got out on Twitter.
Yeah.
So it seems like the company is just going in fucking shambles.
Good.
I agree, dude. If you don't support small creators, go fuck yourself. That's kind of my motto. I mean, Kayla, you would understand. I kind of want to hear your thing because you're also a small creator as well.
Oh, bro. So, it's funny being like a small creator, but as time has like passed these like past 2 years, I've come in contact with people who are like bigger than me. Some of them are like, 1,000 followers to 3,000 followers that have like some connections with like bigger streamers. Like a lot of my mutuals are like friends with like Russell or like Soda Poppin', yada yada yada. So I hear like shit that happens behind the scenes, and like not everything, of course, because I'm not like Miss Gift's best friend or anything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy just the amount of shit that happens that people don't really know or they don't understand. And there is very much of a high schoolerish type of game, not game, but high school type of vibe that comes with the whole like Twitch community. And especially if you want to start getting like bigger and bigger and get to the point where you're like sustaining yourself. Not saying that you have to become like I don't know, Hassan or anything, but there's just so much shit that happens behind the scenes and that people don't really understand or know. And like, because Twitch and especially gaming is becoming such a big thing, and it affects these games, especially games that are really...
Oh.
What the fuck? When did Jacksepticeye join us?
Colton, wrong chat. Get out. There we go.
To his credit, we're not in the podcast chat.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I'll take the L on that one.
Poor Colton.
Whoops. Anyways, as you were saying,
Don't worry.
But certain games that are really, really in touch with their community, for example, Dead by Daylight, you hear like a lot of the things that are like affecting those games and like the problems that are happening with those games. So going back to like being a smaller creator and what it's like, it kind of sucks getting to see what is happening, because you're just you kind of see how like smaller creators end up getting like the shit end of the stick, especially when they have to deal with like certain bigger creators.
yep.
Yeah.
Like especially if you like, for example, if you want to be on any of like their gaming shows or their dating shows, like I'm not saying they don't care necessarily, but I feel like they've become just so used to like in the past smaller creators trying to use them to get like followers or get money, get this, get that, that they've kind of became like they built a wall around like their like small community, like the OTK, 100 Thieves, what's Pokemains, in Real Life House or whatever.
Yeah.
OTV.
OTV, offline TV.
Offline TV, thank you. So I don't know. Sometimes it's disheartening trying to like build yourself up and like being pretty much told like no, you're not good enough. Because like I've had people hit me up that are like bigger Twitch streamers or ex-Twitch streamers that literally just like stop talking to me if I'm not willing to give them something in return. So It kind of sucks sometimes.
It is what
Not
it
gonna
is. I mean, it's sort of kind of part of the business, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, respect one another. And they
It's
just
the whole entertainment industry too.
Yeah,
Like in the
they
music
just-
business, it's the same thing.
Oh yeah.
they did not respect that poor girl at all. And apparently any of the other winners and rafflers that had won, it was just that one girl got the most attention from it. Because there was like 3 other people that got re-rolled. So
That's insane.
yeah. Because the girl was like, hey, look, I know I'm getting the attention, but these other streamers, they also got picked over as well. Go give them some love, and they also gained traction. So
Good to hear.
yeah,
Good
shout
to
out
hear.
shout out to those people. I hope they're doing well, and I hope they always do well. Let's kind of knock a few stuff out real quick, and then we're gonna deep dive into Kayla. World news wise, Russia and Ukraine right now. I don't want to deep dive too much into this just because we all don't know every single fact that's going on, so I want to keep it very vague. But it is sad what's happening over there. Everybody's been thinking of them. I know I have. I couldn't imagine living in that kind of fear. And
Yeah, crazy.
the one really cool takeaway, I say cool takeaway from this, it's really like, it's not cool what's happening over there is what I'm saying, but all the esports organizations on Twitter actually went and changed their profile pictures from their regular logo colors to blue and yellow. And we're talking all of them, like 100
Yeah, a
Thieves.
lot of them have ties
Yeah.
to Ukraine.
100 Thieves, FaZe, C9, Optic, the
Especially
Guard.
Navi. Isn't Navi straight from Ukraine?
Yeah, and they also changed their thing.
Of course.
And it, you know, even though it's something so little and does little to nothing actually for what's going on over there, it's cool to see that unity of people. And
Yeah, definitely.
I can say for all of us that prayers out to them, and I hope everything gets settled out and everything goes well.
Yeah.
I really can't imagine living in that kind of fear.
Man, just say it. Fuck Putin.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't-
Our mind.
Twitch.tv Andrastehh said that, not me. Twitch.tv Andrastehh said that, not me.
Oh, calm down. The KGB's not gonna come for you, Joey.
Bro, let them. Fuck Putin. I'm so fucking tired of like seeing people like literally blame like Russians and the Russian culture for all of this shit. It's literally Putin. There's literally millions of people protesting this shit. And like I was seeing something along the lines of PayPal isn't giving Russian streamers, because like some people are are linked through PayPal for their Twitch and everything.
Yeah.
They're not giving Russian streamers their money because they live in Russia, which is really, really fucked.
Yep.
It's literally Putin, and everybody else is getting punished for it. It's fucking ridiculous, especially like Russians who live in America. Now people are starting to be shitty towards them, and it's just like,
Yeah.
why? Why?
Who knows? Who knows? We won't know for a while. Hopefully we do find out some more information.
Yeah, it's evolving like minute by minute. I'm sure if we Googled it, it'd be different from
Yeah.
if we Googled it in a few
In 20
hours.
minutes.
Twitter's going crazy with the
insane.
notifications.
Yeah, I know. We get a new notification
I
every
do.
few hours.
Yup.
3-4 times a day, sometimes even more.
Quick Star Wars news. I add this because I love Star Wars. Gina Carano is in talks of coming back to Star Wars with the support of actors and the actresses, which is also making Disney rethink and want her back for the new Mandalorian season. She got taken off for some comments that I don't want to quote. Not even quote, but I don't remember. It was 2 years ago.
I don't know who this is.
She used to be an MMA fighter, and then she got dragged into the Mandalorian, and then she said some things on Twitter, and I don't know if it was anti-Semitic or what it was, but it was something enough for Disney to be like,
Your
Dang.
lightsabers will make a
Let's
fine
go, you just got a penny.
efficient
oh,
blade.
I just got a
Six,
penny. Let's
nice.
frickin' go. Thank you, D-Snide. And then Tamara Morrison, who is Boba Fett, responded to fans on fat shaming him with an Instagram video of him doing curl ups saying Boba Fat, which I thought that was just funny, dude. It's literally him with his trainer outside. He walks up to the barbell, picks it up and does like 25 reps or something, and the Instagram video just says Boba Fett on it.
Wait, he put that?
He put that out on his Instagram.
Like, that was his comment, was Boba Fett.
Yes.
Oh, that's baller. Okay.
Yeah. Just because like everybody was giving him shit in the Mandalorian or in the Book of Boba Fett for him being like not fit, but the dude's like 60 years old. What do you expect of him? You can't expect him to look like a 22-year-old WWE wrestler just completely oofed out. Oh, thank you, Grapes.
Fine addition to my collection.
You get to be right next to General Grievous there, Kayla. That's kind of epic. Yeah, Daddy Grievous.
Wait, did I go the right way
Yeah,
or did I
you
go the right? Oh, I went the wrong way. No, no. Okay, I know for next time. Somebody donate or subscribe or do something, please. I want to lick General Grievous. I gotta go this way. I gotta remember.
So let's deep dive into you. We've gotten the news out of the way. Everyone has gotten to kind of see who you are. That's how I like to do the. Oh, there you go. There you go. Go, 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 go.
Make a fine addition to my collection.
I don't know if I'm licking him.
Grievous.
Oh no.
So, Miss Kayla,
That's me.
what made you want to become a streamer?
Oh shit. That's actually a good question.
Because now your viewers, if they're watching this, are actually going to find out a little bit more about you, which I really like.
Yeesh. I know there's a couple people in here. I see Tom Master. My mod better be fucking here. He better be. Okay. It's actually a really good question. It was kind of random. I'm not even gonna lie. Growing up, I always wanted to be a YouTuber because, like, I used to be I still am. I was obsessed with YouTube. Like, me and my siblings used to spend hours upon hours just on the internet, and it was like either RuneScape. It was either RuneScape, some random like addicting games, Neopets, just random fucking flash games, whatever. And then it was like YouTube, early YouTube, like way before people made money, before YouTube had ads, like just literally thumbnails with a link underneath it. So growing up, I used to make YouTube videos all the time. Just they're long gone, long deleted, so you can't find anything. But I used to have these like little pet animals, like they're toys. They were called Littlest Pet Shop.
Okay.
I used to play with them and like do weird shit with them. So,
Ken and Barbie. Oh no.
no. But so I used to post like on YouTube and just all that shit. Like I said, all those like old videos from me being a kid are long gone, so don't search for them, Time Master. Don't do it. But yeah, so I've always really liked entertaining. I've always loved video games. I've always loved just kind of talking to myself in a non-crazy way, especially when I play video games. So one day, it was actually the day after my 21st birthday. I was really, really hungover. I slept over at Nicole's house, Nicolean Dynamites. And I woke up the next day, and her boyfriend Jamie was watching Soda Poppin', who is a really big streamer. And I was like, "What are you guys doing? Who are you guys watching?" And they were like, "Oh, we're watching Soda Poppin'." I don't think really Nicole cared about Twitch, but Jamie watched people on Twitch, and I wasn't a huge I didn't like live streams. I preferred YouTube. I like the editing. I like the comedic way that people can take something very simple and make it super funny just by adding like sound effects and finding the right moments to zoom in on somebody's face, etc., etc. So I didn't really like live streaming, so I never watched Twitch. But I thought Soda Poppin' was really, really funny, and I was like, oh my god, I have to watch this dude. So I started watching mostly his YouTube, and then eventually I got into the Twitch culture a little bit, and I was like, this is a lot of fun. I want to do this. Nicole, how do I do this? So yeah, thanks to Nicolean Dynamite, her and her dad helped me build a PC, and that was about two and a half years ago, and here we are.
You and Dylan inspired me to start streaming on Twitch, so if you feel any recollection, I want you to know you are one of my inspirers.
you. I appreciate that.
It's always fun hanging out and shitting on Time Master, so, I need to have my own moderator to shit on, which, where is Chloe and Jaji? I don't see them. Weird champ.
They're here.
How
here.
long have you been?
Your
Oh, there's
lightsabers
General
will
Grievous
make a
again.
fine addition to my
Oh,
collection.
He's so hot. Ah, you got it that time.
Good.
Yes, let's go. So I have to be like right here. Okay, I can't turn that much.
How long have you been streaming? I know you kind of said it, but I'm adding it as just a question.
About 2.5 years. So I actually started streaming right before the pandemic.
Okay.
Like, I
Oh,
got
wow.
all my parts. It's funny. I was actually looking at it last night. So I was looking at what my parts were. So I was like, oh my god, I want new parts. Because like I said, it's been almost like 2.5, 3 years. So back when I built my PC, my entire setup, which like it's not pre-built, so like I put it together with the help of Nicole and her dad, was about $1,500.
Nice.
So before the scalping, my computer probably would have been closer to 3K. If I hadn't like bought everything right before the pandemic. So I got really, really lucky.
Wow,
actually.
good timing.
Really, really lucky. Which luckily, scalping isn't nearly as bad as it was, literally 1.5 2 years ago. But I know some PC parts, especially like the 3060 Ti as well, are really hard to find, especially if you're not looking for a pre-built, which sucks because I really want one.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Pre-built is kind of the way to go right now, actually. Price-wise, at
know.
least. Insane.
A modifiable pre-built, honestly, is the way to go right
Mhm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
But-
That's what Sam and I have. We have the same computer pre-built.
Oh, really? What do you have?
We have a
We
Omen
do.
Obelisk HP
Oh, nice.
HP one
with a
nice.
1660 Ti in it.
I think we've both upgraded it, though.
Yeah,
Differently.
we have our own things that we did to it. I added more RAM. Sam also added more RAM, but I have more than him, so I'm cooler.
Okay.
I also have a 1660 Ti.
Sheesh! There we go.
Hey,
God damn!
dude, it's a solid fucking card.
It's a good card. Literally all my shit, even when I'm streaming with almost like 100% CPU, I can usually have my games at very high ultra, and I love it. I love it.
Computer's still kicking it. Might be a little warm, but hell, it'll do it. It'll power through.
That's all that matters.
She's such a good girl. I love my computer.
Oh my god.
So with your stream, Kayla, what games do you play? I know the answer. Sam knows the answer, but other people don't. So.
I play a lot of Smite.
Woohoo!
Smite's my no Aquatic J. I don't play Roblox. Sorry to burst your bubble. I play a lot of games, honestly, but my main two games are probably like Smite, and I've gone back to Dead by Daylight a lot, but I've also played Skyrim. I've played part of The Witcher. I'm currently replaying Dragon Age Origins. I played actually Destiny 2 for a little bit. I couldn't get into
Don't
it.
tell Dr. Nut. Don't tell Dr. Nut. He'll do nothing but nonstop invite you or Aquatic
No.
J.
I don't play anymore. I literally only played for like a couple weeks, and I was like, this is not my game. This is not my game.
Are you
I
trying
also
to learn
played.
Witch Queen?
I'm good. I also played a little bit of World of Warcraft and just like a bunch of other games, but mostly Smite. Mostly Smite right now.
Such a good game.
New season came out. Super excited.
Deep question. What is it like being a female streamer?
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, when I
Indeed.
first got into this shit, I was like, I was on the. How do I say this without sounding like a complete asshole? When I first started streaming, like before, like I'd really gotten any people in my chat or anything, I thought like, honestly, what are people complaining about? Like I never get harassed that much. I don't think it's that bad. And then I started streaming and I was like, oh fuck. Like I literally had some dude message me, whisper to me like on Twitch, because for some reason the fucking whisper system is still a thing. And he said he like stand up and turn around and bend over so I can see your ass.
No way.
Wow,
Oh my
bro.
And
god.
I ignored him because this is when I first started streaming. I didn't know about bans and like everything, like I didn't know how to do it pretty much. I didn't know like /ban or anything like that, so I just ignored him. And then he got mad that I was ignoring him, so he called me an ugly Miranda Cosgrove.
That bitch.
What?
Do you remember his IGN?
No, this is like 2 years ago.
That's
is
crazy.
2 years
Gonna-
ago.
That's just wrong.
I thought it was funny because I was like, I look nothing like Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, that doesn't even make
Not
like
saying,
that's not
like-
even like a good dig.
No, I know. Like you could like.
Very
I've been called an
random.
off-brand housey. That would have been at least better. But no, he had to call me somebody I look nothing like. So I was like, what the fuck? That's dumb.
That's so random.
There's
That's
also
just
the dick
random.
pics. Dick pics.
Oh my
you get dick
God.
pics a consecutive amount.
I don't.
Not yet.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Just
hold on,
wait,
Joey.
don't
Let me
act
just
time master.
If I
check
start
your Snapchat, Joey. Check your Snapchat.
if I start selling fart jars, I might.
Very true. Very true. No, yeah. It's really shitty. Also, to bring up what I was like talking about earlier, like bigger streamers hitting me up. I've had like bigger streamers and ex streamers. Obviously, I'm not gonna say their names or anything because like don't want to give them shit. Like I've had some of them message me in the moment like I'm not willing to like either try to date them or like try to like be sexual with them in any way. They'll like stop talking to me, they'll unfollow me.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's like one of the really shitty things, I'm not gonna lie, because
That's
here you are trying to like be an influencer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what a better word is. You're trying to be an entertainer, you're trying to entertain people, and like I'm in this industry, I don't give a fuck about like money or anything. I just want to do something
entertain,
that
make
not-
people laugh and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Yeah.
point. Streaming isn't for making money; it's for having fun and enjoying what you do.
I mean, like
It's a
after
hobby
certain
at the end of the
level-
day, you know.
Yeah, after a certain level, it kind of does become a job, but it's a fun job. You know,
Mhm.
it's a job that you should enjoy doing. And like when you have people who don't even want to talk to you unless if you put out, it's like very degrading. It's very hurtful. You're just like, it kind of puts down your personality and it makes you wonder like, holy, am I just like not good enough? And it goes back to that whole high school culture as well, because you're just like, I'm not good enough. I'm not cool enough to sit with the cool kids.
Yup.
Damn.
Agreed.
So it can be tough being a woman sometimes, especially like especially if like some of like a bigger streamer like Pokimane does something, like it kind of does like this water drop effect that ends up like affecting other female creators one way or another.
Yeah.
And it really fucking sucks because just because one female streamer does it this way, people assume that every female streamer is going to do that. Like, I don't have an OnlyFans, for example, but people still ask me when I'm going to drop an OnlyFans. Which, like, I know with, like, Joey and Sam and everybody in your group, you guys are joking. We get that vibe, and I understand that. Haha, I have a great time, but... But then I actually have people who are, like, serious and, like, constantly ask, and that eventually I have to ban, and it's fucking annoying.
Everybody wants me to drop an OnlyFans.
I mean, that's
Oh,
why we
yeah,
have the maid
sure.
outfit tonight.
Yeah, we're
Is that
coming
not the
up.
whole reason?
Yeah.
We're gonna like.
It's coming up. I'm just
You're gonna
making the
drop the link?
suspense. Yeah, I'm just making the suspense bigger.
There you go.
What would you say is your favorite thing about being in the streaming / creator space?
Probably my two favorite things. One, it really helps with social anxiety. I had such bad social anxiety, and I still do, especially like if I don't drink or anything before I do podcasts, which I didn't have to drink for your guys's because I feel totally comfortable being here.
Let's
so
go.
thank you for having me.
Woo! Let's go.
You guys are very easy to talk to, and I appreciate it. But definitely helps with the social anxiety. I feel like I can talk to people a lot easier. Because like I said, I talk to myself a lot, especially when I play video games, and it really helps being able to do that because it's easier for me to give content than the average person can.
Yeah.
But actually talking to people is like completely different. But when you're able to talk to people with a name versus like a face-to-face, it just makes it easier for you to find the words.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then second, meeting so many people. I feel like especially this last year, I have met so many fucking new people, so many wonderful people. Like I'm literally planning a trip to go to TwitchCon in fall, and hang out with people who I honestly have changed my Twitch career, because like when was it? It was like 2-3 months ago. I joined a podcast. It's called Roundtable Podcast that I go on every Thursday, and I like ever since I've gone on that podcast, I feel like I've really have found a community that I not only enjoy but also really supports one another. Like we are very, very, very supportive of each other. We are constantly telling people who haven't streamed in a while, you should stream again. I want to support you, yada, yada, yada. So it's really exciting being able to meet new people, especially growing up in Indiana, a small town in Indiana where a lot of people get stuck.
Yep. And I kind of chime in on my little side of that. I actually relate with you on that because I also met a community of people, Shiv Nation. I met them on a random game of Overwatch, and you know I was streaming and I shamelessly plugged myself, and the founder of Shiv Nation was going against on me on that team, and you know they've openly said it, so I'm gonna say it anyways. He was coming in to like, you know, kind of like shit talk me to see like if I'm actually an entertaining streamer, and you know me, my personality, I can talk to anyone. They were waiting for the, oh hey man, thanks for the follow, and just go back to it. But instead I'm like, yo Zero, how are you doing tonight? I'm assuming you just played an Overwatch game with me. How you doing tonight? Like, you know, good luck in your games. Like, tell me a little. And I threw that fishing pole and clink 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 clinked him in. And if you see Crystallize in my chat, like he's from Shiv Nation, and you have Chloe and Poopsie, you have Zero, you have Ty, two to your head, Cheeks. Like I also met an amazing, wonderful group of people that I can also relate to and hang out with and help and support and whatnot. So I definitely like. I really fucking feel how you just felt on that, because I just went through a similar experience. So we got something to share together.
It's so nice because like you feel really alone when you first start streaming, and even if you have friends, like I had Nicole who like played games with me a lot, but I still felt like I didn't have a grounding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't have something I could fall back on as a creator, and now I can say, well, I come on a podcast every Thursday. I'm so cool. I got invited to this podcast with Joey, and it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Miss
As somebody
being on Lover Host.
I wasn't on. I auditioned.
Oh, same shit.
I auditioned, but I did get to talk to Soda Poppin's brother, so that was kind of
sheesh
cool. For like
kinda cool.
5 seconds. Yeah, kind of a big deal. That's a whole entire another story.
We could save it for another time. Got a few more dwindling questions here. Briefly, music and only pans, not fans, only pans, which I think is some of the funniest shit I think I've ever heard in the creator space.
Thank you.
Touch on those real quick.
Okay. It was OnlyPans, and what was the other one?
Music. I know you make music in your free time, don't you? Like you kind of like fuck around with it.
Yeah. So I downloaded. Oh God, I actually asked Dr. Nut to ask Sam. What was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was messing around with FL Studios for a little bit, and then I got frustrated with it. So I stopped. I decided to like take a break and focus more on Twitch. And now that I'm getting things more situated with Twitch, I actually just bought myself a planner.
Woohoo! Hell yeah!
This. A planner to start.
Damn.
Yeah, look at all the stickers. It's actually pretty cool.
Brings me
Aww.
back to like school and shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Like decorating your water bottle, basically.
Pretty much. Well, I wanted to get a water bottle, but then I realized like I couldn't take it to work because like a lot of my stickers have weed and shit on it, and I was like, oh, my boss would not like that. Damn. I wish though. But so now that things have started getting more serious with Twitch and everything, I bought myself a planner so I can start like organizing like the dates that I go on podcasts, streaming schedule, making content, because I want to start doing more stuff on YouTube. And actually, I plan on starting off with doing covers here soon.
Oh,
on
damn.
YouTube. Because I realized like I need to kind of like get myself into music, and maybe I was trying to push myself too hard by being like, oh, I want to make a song. I want to make a song because I love writing poetry. I literally have so many poems that I could make a song out of. But I realized like I was pushing myself too hard because I was focusing on too many things at once.
Yeah.
So, but I plan on making covers here soon, and then eventually working back on FL Studios and possibly taking bass lessons. 'Cause
Damn.
another thing I noticed is that like I'm a hands-on learner, but like unless if somebody shows me like with their hands on how to do something, sometimes I have trouble learning it. So YouTube tutorials just don't work well for me.
Yeah.
And like I have a bass in my room and everything. It's Jamie's and he's been letting me use it, but I just have trouble. So I'm probably gonna end up getting some bass lessons eventually. I gotta
Fuck
work
yeah.
out like my
Nice.
finances, but yeah.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah, super excited.
And then when are we gonna see another episode of OnlyPans?
Oh my god. I don't know if you can hear the children outside my door. Oh god.
We slightly heard him for a second.
Shut up, children.
Damn. Damn fucking kids.
Ruining my
Yeah, get off her
podcast
fucking front
interview.
lawn.
Get off my lawn. So OnlyPans. So OnlyPans I did with my friend Sam. His name is Sam. His name's Samwell.
I know
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah. So he's actually the one that came up with the name. All credit goes to him. I was talking to him and I was like, I want to do some cooking streams. And he actually used to be a gourmet chef. So he's really, really he really knows how to cook well, knows how to cook so many different things. He can bake as well. So we usually end up doing like these weird, like crazy cooking things. Sadly, we've only been able to have one episode because he started working at Panera. He doesn't work there anymore, but he was working at Panera. He was working night shift. I was working day shift. So it just
Yeah.
wasn't working out. And currently, he has some personal stuff that is going on right now that I can't really talk about. So we haven't been able to do an OnlyPans stream in a long time, but we are going to do one.
Woo! Let's go!
We are planning on doing another one. And it's a lot of fun. We get to bake some crazy shit. Last time we did a French theme. So we did ratatouille,
Ooh.
coffee, coffee pastry. And we also did we did something. Oh, French onion soup. We did French onion soup.
Oh,
too.
damn. Very nice.
It was really, really good. Hi, Praetorian. I see you in the chat, baby.
Oh, Praetorian.
But it was really good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We are going to plan on doing one in the future. I think we might make alcoholic beverages as well with this one.
Ooh, little barista action.
Ooh.
It
Well,
would be so much fun.
the last question I have for you, which is the question you wanted me to ask you. Twitch and internet culture and how it's changed from years ago to now and how different things used to be.
I feel like we kind of talked about
Yeah,
this,
we
or
kind
at
of
least I
did.
talked
We could
about
kind of touch
this.
up on it as an ending.
I'm curious for if you don't mind me asking a question real quick.
Yeah, interview
for-
me or Sam. Go ahead.
This is a question for both of you guys. Because I feel like everybody kind of has a different relationship with the internet, because we all grew up with the internet. We're all around the same age where like we had those fucking PCs you had to press with your fucking foot to turn on and off constantly, and like the huge monitors, and
Yeah.
what was your guy? How did you guys grow up with the internet, and how is it vastly different from when you were kids? Because I feel like I talk about the way that I grew up with the internet a lot, at least on my streams.
Sam, I'll let you go first.
I mean, back in the day, I used to be a part of like this Minecraft server community, and it was on these old forums, and everything was like on a forum, and if you wanted to get or meet anyone, it would be like on a forum. So like I always sort of when I think of like the old internet, I just think of like combing through threads. Sort of like I feel like Reddit is like the last sort of like forum sort of website that like still really popular today. I'm sure I'm like wrong about that, but that's just like what I always thought when I think of old internet, is I just think of like going through threads and like comments and stuff like that. But I don't think it's really changed all that much, at least for me anyways. I still scroll through YouTube a lot, like just like I did when I was a lot younger. It used to be so much harder to like get in a voice call with your friends though. Like we used to use TeamSpeak and Ventrilo, which was kind of a pain, and Discord's made it like so much easier. Or even like old Skype calls and stuff.
Let's say, did you use Skype at all?
A little bit, yeah, definitely a little.
Many nights of playing Minecraft with my friends on Skype.
Yeah, Skype was pretty OG back in the day. It's kind of fallen off, but I mean, I have a lot to thank the internet for. I mean, that's how I make a living now, is basically through the internet, which is a lot of people do that now, and I think it's really cool that you can. I don't feel like it's changed like all that much, in my opinion. Like, other than like the actual content on the websites, I don't know. I feel like it's still just as free and like free flowing as it was, in my opinion. I don't think too much has changed. What about you, Jay?
Laundry, my son.
Yeah, I will. Sorry, my dad was talking to me.
Laundry, my son.
Yeah, I need to do laundry.
It's okay, I do too.
Same.
So, how has internet changed from me then since now? Well, see, I like you, I grew up around video games. My dad's a big gamer himself. So he had a PlayStation 2, and then I got it, inherited it, and played it. Then I got a PlayStation 3, then played it, and played it. Then I got a PS4, and played it, and played it. Then I got a PC.
Thank God.
But, you know, the internet has changed. Like, I remember, like, being at my mom's and my stepdad's, and being here at my dad's, and like loading up YouTube and watching it from like my Kindle Fire, you know, like I remember those days, and like hoping the internet would allow me to load up the entire video without having to like press pause for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I guess it's gotten faster.
Yeah, so like it's such a hard question, because like it's not being able to explain it without like without you experiencing it, you know, like if you can't experience, it's a hard explanation, at least for me. But everything's just a lot more accessible now. Like I could literally go on Amazon, order something, and that shit's here the next day, you know, versus like you had to go out to the store and get something, you know. Like I remember, you know, my dad grew up on having to go to the library to figure something out, where like now you can literally Google it or YouTube it, or be like, hey, my 1990 Ford Ranger has this part out. How do I replace it? And you can find some dude that uploaded a video 3 years ago being like, hey, my name's Daryl, you know, this is how you fix the, you know, the third bolt on the transmission of this Ford Ranger. You know, like, it's just so easy to access everything these days. So, yeah, it's, for me, that's the craziest part from what I think of the culture of the internet. And Twitch-wise, with the culture of it's changing rapidly all the time. There's always a new meta. We grew up on, you know, we had so many metas in the last year. You had being a React Andy, then you had, you know, the hot tub era, then you had the ASMR era, and then now, I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh.
God God, I hate it when it does that. And then, you know, we just had the Master Chef. Good. I am having strokes tonight. The Master Chef meta, you know, where you just go on and watch TV shows. You had people watching Death Note and Naruto and all that. So,
I feel like the Twitch, like, the things that were really popular in Twitch, especially, like, if you look at early Twitch culture, like, not even 2016, but, like, 2014, 2016, 2017, I feel like they're very quick now, kind of like what you were saying. I mean, like, titty streamers were, like, a thing for, like, a year, 2 years, and then you have, like, oh, what was it? Not the game Among Us. What was the game before that? Fall Guys?
yep.
Yes,
Fall Guys,
yeah,
which was like
yeah.
popular for two months, and then the hot tub stream, which was popular for 1 month, and then like
Yup.
yeah, going off what you were
That's
saying.
very
It's
true.
just rapidly changing all the time. So
Mhm.
we're that generation where you had all the old shit and now we're getting the new shit, and now eventually we're gonna reach the age where we're not keeping up with the new shit and we're gonna have to be told how to do it. Because, you know, like, we'd be in school and it'd be like, yo, look at this funny meme, and we were saying it, you know, way before anybody else would, and now we're getting to the point where we don't know what the memes are because we're not in school, we're not keeping up with it and having the time for it. So that's honestly, that one is my biggest, like, holy shit of internet culture, is just not keeping up with memes. And that really is it, because I remember I would come into school and they're like, dude, have you seen this one meme? And they'd be like, yo, here it is. And then, like, 2 days later, it finally explodes on the internet. And now we've reached that point where we either hear it right when it explodes or right as it's starting to slowly die out. So that's my biggest culture change of how things used to be different.
Yeah, viral
Yeah.
videos are no longer viral.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's
Now
true.
it's a viral TikTok for 2 days. Or you get a real, like, okay, real quick segment. My favorite TikTok trend that has ever been out there was the Adult Swim. That was personally my favorite.
It's good.
Yeah, that one was great. I agree.
I think Ryan wanted me to ask you one question before we end it here, Kayla. What are your 3 favorite Smite gods?
Ooh. Don't listen to Time Master or Praetorian. Don't listen to them if they disagree with me. Goddamn. I love. Oh God, top 3. That's such a hard choice.
I can
That
give you
really
my 3
is.
right now.
What are your 3?
Third stroke of the night. Thoth. This is not in order. Thoth, Rama, Anubis.
Okay, I don't have to go in
Thoth?
order.
Someone's name's Thoth?
It's
I thought it
yes.
was Thoth.
Thoth, same shit.
I could be wrong. I say Chi Blanca, Ex Blanca like 3 different ways.
Shablanque.
Yeah, that. However you fucking say that. I've been fucking playing this game since beta and I can't pronounce any of the games. God, I love Khepri. I literally grinded one of the Khepri skins for like 24 hours, no, I think it was like 12, 13 hours. I was trying to get a Khepri skin.
I remember
love
that. I remember that. Oh my god, I remember
the
that
crab
stream.
Skin.
Yup. I remember that stream.
The crap stream. Yes, the fucking, oh my god, that lasted fucking forever. It was fucking crazy. I could not fucking get it. So Khepri, I really enjoy Athena. And then God damn it, I like so many of the gods. Khepri, Athena, and I would have to say Zol. God, I fucking don't know. I fucking love so many of the gods and goddesses in this game.
They're
The
all
problem
fun.
is, like, yeah, they're all fun. I also like look. Now I'm having a stroke. It's contagious. Yeah, there's so many fun new gods that they're really coming out with. Like Morgan Le Fay was a really fun one that they came out with.
Ryan
Donsborough.
played the fuck out of Morgan Le Fay.
Morgan Le Fay was so much fun.
And very broken.
Yeah, she was really, really fucking.
I played the fuck out
Kalina-
of Cthulhu. Oh god, I love Cthulhu.
Yeah, Time Master's already saying. I can't fucking talk. Joey, you passed it on to me. Fucking hell. Time Master is telling me that I'm lying because just because I'm a Diamond 4 Neath doesn't mean anything. Literally, Neath was the first goddess I felt like I could actually play. So back when I was like, don't get me wrong, I'm bad at Smite, but back when I was like fucking awful at Smite, that was like the only goddess I could somewhat play. So that's all I played for like a year was Neath. Okay, Time Master, imagine not having Neath on top 3 and having her on the Neath mode. That's one of my favorite skins. Okay, I love the Sailor Moon skins from Smite. They did a Sailor Moon theme one, and they're some of my favorite skins. Yeah, it's like Neath, Artemis, Athena, Nuwa, and then I forget who the 5th one is. I want to say Amouranth, but it's not Amouranth.
Misdiagnosis. Best Neath skin. Well, Miss Kayla, do you have any ending things that you want to say before we get out of here?
Swagme best skin.
True. Smack yo mama.
That was beautiful. I guess the last thing that I have to say is the most important thing. Joey, you look sick in a wig.
Thank you. I think it's just because I used to have long hair, so it actually looks decent on me. I thought I should throw this on for the ending.
The way you started playing with it when I complimented you,
I can feel it a little bit like near my eyes. Thank you.
I feel you. My hair is driving me crazy today. I've been messing with it this entire fucking interview.
Where can they find you on socials?
Good question. If you want to follow me on Twitch, my name is twitch.tv/Andrastehh, ANDRASTEHH. It's also in the title. I'm mostly active on Twitter, so I highly recommend just following my Twitter. It's Andrastehh7, so ANDRAST7. I'll go ahead and link that if that's okay with Joey.
I got you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that go.
Yeah, I'm already on it, man.
Let's go. Joey calling out the shots. Let's go.
Always.
Let's go. Supporting the homies.
I always do, and I want you to know if any of my other streamer friends are in here, including you. If you guys are live and I'm in the middle of doing shit or I'm playing games, I do try to lurk you guys. I always do. Even that, I don't know. I would hope somebody does that for me, which they do.
Do that for you.
So I do it for everyone else. Kayla, I'm so happy you were able to make it here today. We appreciate you. We love you so much.
Absolutely.
If you guys haven't already, go drop a follow here on our Twitch. Last chance to say anything before we get out of here.
I'm really bad at goodbyes. Subscribe to Joey. Use Prime if you have an Amazon. That is JOZAYROZAY.
W pod, W creators. Honestly, true.
In the hot tub.
I've got one last thing to say. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Go ahead, Kayla.
Oh, I just was gonna say, Joey, if you ever do a hot tub stream, I will be there and literally.
You should, Joey.
Let's fucking go. All right, I'll say it right now here on this podcast. We get 500 subs, I'll do a hot tub stream. You guys can clip this shit right now. 500 subs, and I'll do a hot tub stream.
So many.
That's so many.
Yeah, well, if you really want something, they'll make it happen. Or we hit 1,000 followers. One of the two. Whichever one comes first.
One of these days, Joey. I'll hold you to this. You didn't put a time limit.
People can literally clip it right now and they'll have my words. Sam, what was your last remark?
I was just gonna say, I got a single coming out soon.
Oh yes.
You can pre-save it if you'd like. That's it.
Okay.
I'm spamming
if
it.
Spam it.
Spammed it. I spammed it.
It's the single.
It's called Wired Up. It's a personal song. I have a few songs coming out that I helped work on, but I don't really know if I can share those quite yet, but I'll keep you guys updated.
Oh.
Yeah, featuring Drake and Kanye and
me.
Lil Peep.
MayhueMusic, make another beat. I was Sam's tagline for a little bit.
You were. Back when I was selling beats, you were.
Yep.
That's cute.
Alrighty, kids. Well, I love you so much. I gotta take an intermission. If you guys drop a follow, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Kayla. I appreciate you, Sam. I'll see you guys in my chat. I gotta go. I gotta get into this maid costume.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
I love you
it.
so much. This has been episode 4 of The Grapevine with Andrastehh, a.k.a. Kayla. I am your host, Jozay Rozay, and Sam is your co-host, MayhueMusic. We'll catch you guys here in 2 weeks. Love you, Kayla. Catch you later. Good luck with stream. If you haven't already, go follow her on twitch.tv/Andrastehh, twitch.tv/Andrastehh.
Fourth stroke. Bye, guys.
Bye. Love you.
Bye, chat.
All right. All right. Bye, Sam. I'll see you here in a bit.
All right, I'll be back on later too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, guys. Oh, guys. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Cute main boy watches your videos.